Yo, good morning. Good morning. Uh, uh, okay. This is gonna stop. Okay. It's a Shi-Fi podcast, episode 50. 50. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Um, I've been doing this podcast for 2 years now. Took me a while to get to 50, but I got a good routine going on now. I'm getting in the I'm after 2 years, I'm finally getting into the routine, getting into the flow. So I don't know, expect more episodes. Doing this for fun. Um yeah. Shout out to everybody listening on Spotify, Apple, watching on YouTube. Um let's see, what else? Yeah, I mean, let's get right into it. So yeah, like the last, I was like kind of listening back to like my last 10 episodes, like the 40s episodes, and it was so inconsistent, and I was like very. There's a lot of therapy with me going on. I don't know. I think it's mainly just because like I was just going through another like I was going through like a big lifestyle change, and I think I just was venting, and it was weird. It was different. I don't know. But I'm all good now. We're back in the zone. I'm back to where I've been my life. I don't know. We're gonna produce some quality podcasts these next few years. I, I'm I I got it now. I got it. First of all, still quarantining myself. Volunteering quarantining myself because I think this is the prime time to be an introvert. And this is what I've been waiting on my whole life, to be an introvert and it being cool to be an introvert. Like, I've never experienced this in my life. This is so cool. I've always kind of thought extroverts were like, oh, the cool ones. Um, but now I'm like, man, this is my natural state of being. I'm gonna shine through these next few months. So I'm thinking like, yo, let's produce quality things in my life: music, podcasts, YouTube, um, other secrets I'm working on, um, business, investing. I got my hands into every little bag possible. I got it. I got it. I got to. It's fun. It's fun. I don't know. Well, let's get into it. The CDC announced that there should not be any, or first of all, I don't know what the CDC means. I've always thought of, I think I've seen it, I've heard of it. I think CDC, before I go into this, I'm not a doctor, so don't take all this very lightly. The CDC is some medical um world organization that, so basically they just recommended that the US should not have any like meetings with 50 plus people, gatherings. First of all, 50 plus, that's not even, that's my family. Like that's just like not even that. That's a crazy minimum amount. Like would that be a maximum amount? 50? Like gosh, like, and so with that being said, the NBA is now, they're kind of adjusting. Like the NBA had said that they would resume the season in 30 days, which that's a cop out. Like that's there's too much work that needs to go on for Adam Silver is just saying things right now because he doesn't know what's going on. Like 30 days, like the original plan was that the season was going to resume 30 days. So, and with the same like amount of games, rest of the regular season, playoffs, blah. And I was like, it's not that simple. You got to call every arena, got to readjust every arena schedule in the country, adjust TV contracts, so much. And now the CDC, with this situation, now the NBA is now looking into having starting games mid June, when the finals are supposed to be over. They're gonna have to resume the season. Oh my gosh, man! Like, at this point, I just hope the season doesn't get canceled. That's what I'm kind of worried about at this point. It's only March, and we're still talking about June. Oh my goodness, man, this is stressful. Um, I think personally, they just need to forget about the regular season. Um, they just need to just cancel the regular season. That's the least they can do. Like, maybe I don't know, like some warm up. No, don't even have the warm up games. I'm only saying that just to cancel the regular season because I mean we have 10 games left in the season, 20 games I think. And both playoffs are pretty set. And I say that because like the eight seeds are set. Like the 8 seed in the West is Memphis. They have a 3.5 game lead over the 9 seed. So it's like, and let's not even talk about the East. Orlando Magic, the 8 seed, have the have a 5 game lead over the 9 seed. And they need to cancel the regular season, go straight, whatever they do, they need to go straight into the playoffs, straight into it. And even as a Mavs fan, I hate the matchup we have to play if that happens. We would have to play the Clippers, which, oh my goodness, but there's no other choice, man. Like, you got to take what you got. Like, we have to start the playoffs if we're going to do anything. And this honestly might affect next season. This is just a mess, man. This is just a mess. And man, don't even the Summer Olympics too. My gosh, the NFL better be thanking God that this is happening at the probably the best time for them between the Super Bowl and the draft. Like, this is the perfect time for all of this for NFL. My goodness, they're lucky. But that I think the best case scenario at this point is if the playoffs started mid to late June and ended around late August, and then not playing next season until January 1st or Christmas Day if you want. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable proposal. So the season would end, NBA Finals would end August 20th. And then 4-month break. I mean, it could be bad. It could be much worse. Start the season on Christmas Day. Have there'll be a 60 game season for next year. Yeah, that's the best possible thing right now. Like that, it's sad. It's sad, man. What else? NBA. What else would they have to do? The sad part, like the mid to late June thing, they still would have to have no fans. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy. Man. But Yeah, that's my thoughts on the NBA right now. I don't even want to imagine what Adam Silver is going through right now. This is a probably the most tiring season he's ever had. The Kobe thing, the All Star stuff, the David Stern, the China controversy. Sheesh. Yeah. So I think we're gonna be seeing updates. I really think that the season could get canceled. Man, I really think the season could get canceled. There could be a situation where this disease keeps going until we have a vaccine and stuff. And I mean, the worst case scenario that could be actually that could actually be a reality is canceling the rest of the season, starting the season next year on Christmas Day. This could affect next season. Like, man, uh, and it's so weird. I'm not even overreacting about the disease, like the disease itself. It's more just like everybody else's reaction or everybody else's rules, regulations. That's like the scary part. Just everything being canceled. Cancel culture is back. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be an ongoing situation, man. Ugh. Um, it was random yesterday that the NFL they all got that CBA situation fixed, the new CBA deal. I don't know anything about this deal except for the 17 game season stuff, and I'm trying to figure out why was like people were so whiny about that, but that deal went through. I was being explained that the reason the deal went through was because they asked like 2,500 of the players. I guess the people that have been on contracts for a while, maybe I don't know which 2,500, but that's a huge amount. And the majority voted for this new CBA. And I was being explained that the people who hated this deal were the money makers in the NFL, the big name players, and the owners. And so when someone told me that, I was like, then who likes this deal? Like what? Why did this deal even go through? Who made this deal? And so apparently the people that are like the average players in the NFL, the average to below average players, they really love this deal. Don't know exact. Apparently they get more money. And then I'm trying to figure out, okay, if the owners don't like it, who in the like office loves this deal? Who, that's been a very weird. They have not explained this well for some reason. All I kept saying was JJ Watt being like, yeah, I don't like this deal, being woke and stuff. And even Russell Wilson was talking about this. Like, it's a quiet dude, and he's being boisterous about this. Like, I was like, okay, this deal's not gonna go through. Apparently went through. Freaking Ryan Tannehill got a $120 million contract for handing the ball to Derrick Henry. How this country really let Ryan Tannehill get $120 million? You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. This man did nothing. This man did nothing but hand the ball to Derrick Henry for the Titans. Um, mm-mm-mm. So I guess Tom Brady's not going there because that was like the big option for him. Where would Tom Brady go? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Apparently, the 49ers didn't want him, which yeah, made the Super Bowl. Um, I just can't really. It's gonna be a weird. Man, they've kept that in so private. Why Brady and Belichick have been like not on the same side really the last couple of years. God knows what's going on. I don't want to be the basic. I don't want the basic reason that people have been telling me. Apparently, like they've been kind of Brady and Belichick have been. To me, I feel like maybe they have butted heads because they've been maybe jealous of each other's reputation of like Brady being the greatest player of all time, um, Belichick being the greatest coach of all time. And can you have both of that on the same team? Can you have the greatest quarterback and the greatest coach on one team? Like, is that really a thing? Maybe you were the greatest quarterback because you had the greatest coach. Maybe good. Maybe Belichick was the greatest coach because he had the greatest player. Like that just goes on and on. I've had arguments saying Brady isn't the best because he's had Belichick. Belichick isn't the best because of Brady. Like it's just an ongoing situation, and that has to be the reason. But I feel like there's even a deeper reason. There's deeper reasons, of course, but I feel like that's like the main reason. Yeah, I think maybe so. I have no idea where Brady's gonna go. I feel like he's gonna go like some Florida team and retire. I don't. All these NFL quarterbacks like go somewhere for like their last 2 3 years, 2 to 3 years of their career, and like be like weirdly average. Um, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, this new 17 game season is gonna be interesting. I think it even starts next year. I saw it's kind of funny. This dude was like, or some meme of the Cowboys. Are we gonna don't know whether to be 8 or 9 or 9 and 8, 9 and 8 or 8 and 9. Just because the Cowboys have been 8 and 8 for like every year this past decade, I like got me a chuckle. Um, yeah, so 17 game season. Apparently 2 bye weeks. How long is the season gonna go? Yeah. Oh, weird time. Weird time. Yeah, instead of NFL, I think. Um, let's go in the music world real quick. So I didn't see a single tweet about this yesterday. Apparently, Childish Gambino played his was looping his album was on loop on this one website all day yesterday, and I probably thinking so what's going on. No one's talking about it. Why is no one talking about this? Maybe, yeah, I have no idea. Why is no one talking about this? It is an odd rollout, and in this day and age, we want to stream the song. We don't want somebody playing the song for us. We don't know. Maybe that's probably why, because we don't know what song is playing when this situation. Like that's why I don't want to listen to it, because I'm like I don't even know where to begin. Like I only found out because of Reddit and some friends texted me. Oh, yeah, it's pretty weird situation, and I don't know what to even expect of a new Childish Gambino album. His albums are just so different every time. And of course he would release at this time and age. Of course he would do something like this. He's like trying to have this mysteriousness about him, and it works. But this is how he rolls now. That's an odd album rollout. Um, so I don't know what in the world Gambino's trying to do. Um, can't really do. He's the Coachella guy, and you can't do Coachella right now. So I guess he's got a lot of free time right now. Like me, I got a lot of free time. I gotta write so many songs this week. Um. Okay. Yeah. So that Childish Gambino, I have no thoughts about it because I hate unofficial music when I know something's coming. Now, if it's a leak, I'll listen to it. But like, I know Childish is he's he's here. He's in the building. He's in the building this year. I know something's coming out. Um, like same thing with the weekend. His album's coming out next week, and he put out a song, or he played one of the songs on Saturday Night Live, like singing naturally. I was like, I heard it. Like I watched the video, I listened to it one time, and I was like, it was a cool song, but I don't want an opinion yet. I don't want to make an opinion because I'm like, I gotta listen to it for real. Like I gotta listen to the song digitally. Got to. I haven't listened to that song since, and I love The Weeknd. But I'm like, no, I will wait. I will wait. Album's coming out in 4 days too, so yeah, it's like I will wait for all that, and yeah, for sure. Um, so many Drake leaks are happening too. Same thing, but with Drake leaks, he's not even gonna put these on the album. Like he has leaked, he has had so many songs out. He calls them leaks too in his titles, but there's also like actual leaks of his going out. There's about 20 leaks out there that people don't really know, like the public doesn't really know about much. There's one song he has with Georgia Smith. Oh, oh my goodness, man. So emotional of a song. It's so raw. The song, what's it called? I'm not ashamed, or I'm not. What? It's on SoundCloud. Just all these leaks on SoundCloud, and let's see, what's the song? The first time I heard it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is. I could never. It's a 7-minute song. I could never be ashamed of you. Whew. And this is like personal too, because Drake and Georgia had a history in the past, and in 2017, it was yeah. So you felt the personalness of this song in their voices. It was such a like this is an emotional 7-minute song if I've ever heard one. So yeah, it's called Never. Um, I can never. Yeah, it is something. Um, what those other leaks? Yeah, Drake's in a different vibe this year. I like the Chicago freestyle song is is nice. It's real. It's Drake's going through a I know he's going through a he's tired of being single life. Like he's looking to settle down. But yeah, so that's the vibe he's on. He's looking to settle down, but the life he's lived for the last 10 years is not he has not tried the last 10 years because he just doesn't want to get married, relationships, all that mess. Unless it's Rihanna. Unless Rihanna crawls back to Drake, or that's the only time Drake will just drop everything. But what else? What else? What else? But yeah, Chicago freestyle. Oh man, the Sanfa sounding guy on that song. I got wait. Let me. I'm not trying to get strikes, so I'm playing this. Won't you meet me by the bean? Maybe it means you can show me things. Yeah, I gotta listen to that song. Chicago Freestyle. Yeah, Drake is in a different bag this year. I like it. It's a mix of. I'm not even gonna do a mix. It's new. It's a new Drake. Very not even Take Care. Not even if you're reading this too late, Drake. This is a new, brand new version of it of him. So I like it. Can't wait for his album. Um, yeah. So let's see. Let's see. Party Next Door. It's coming out next week. Next Friday. Um, no one ever believes me when I say this, but I was one of the first Party Next Door fans in the world. In the world. I will take that to my grave because we even tweeted at each other, and I hate that I deleted my tweets in during that year. I was going through like, oh, I want to delete all my tweets phase, and like in 2012, we were tweeting each other, literally tweeting each other. I think I remember tweeting the saying like, "Oh, I can't believe the world doesn't know who Party Next Door is." I put all my high schools on to Party Next Door. It was back in 2012, like, and no one ever believes me. Like, only way I found out because I followed Drake's blog all the time, and Drake started associating with him in 2012. He would put his song on his blog, and I actually really liked the songs. It was "What's Good" and "A Mill." Those two songs, I was like, these are nice songs, and yeah, I liked it. Hmm. But yeah, but I'm not really a Party Next Door fan anymore. I think he's gone into a weird. He's he's gone on that side of R&B where it's kind of just too. It feels fake sometimes with his music. It feels like he's to being forced to make music about women. It just feels like it. I can explain further later, but that there's that side of R&B where if you're like stop singing about women in every song. Like, come on now. Let's that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like it's just too repetitive right now for a party. Um yeah, so that's about it. Let's go song of the week shout outs. Song of the week. Song of the week. I'm probably just gonna do a little baby song because he's the best rapper in the game right now. No. Let's get this girl a shout out. Or not a shout out. Let's get this girl song of the week. I like it. Princess Nokia. I liked her album in 2017. Hated her album last year. But she apparently dropped two 10-track albums past month. One of them was like Everything Sucks, and then the other one's called Everything is Great or something positive. So I thought that was like really cool. So yeah, the song called Balenciaga. It's like another version of Thrift Shop by Macklemore. Like Balenciaga, like you wear Balenciaga, I wear stuff from the thrift store, and I look icier than you. Type of song, you know. Um, yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's see. Shout outs. I want to shout out this one show, but I want to talk about it later because I have a whole like rant I want to go on. So I'm gonna save that for later. Shout outs. Let's see. Shout outs. Um, shout out to me. shout out to me. Shout out to me going through another life transition. This is my fifth life transition in 15 months. So yeah, boo hoo me. just gotta keep going. Um, yeah, just with my internship ending last week, and it's like this weird time where it's like spring break, but it's not, and I'm not going back to Lubbock anytime soon, and yeah, so yeah, so yeah, shout out to me. All right, well, thank you for watching. Peace. Um, thank you for listening and watching. Yeah, it's been the 50th episode. I think this is my best podcast yet. I think this is I'm getting in I'm getting the good flow right now. Yeah, to 50 more. Thank you for watching. Peace and be safe. Don't cough on people or yourself. Bye.